Not everybody wants an electric car. I don't want an electric car.
Looks like the battle between Elon Musk and Donald Trump is kicking back up again, this time surrounding the budget scam that's going to take food from the mouths of hungry children, that's going to remove health care from upwards of nearly 20 million Americans, and is going to decimate the United States economy, piling on an extra several $1 trillion worth of debt to the national debt that, Republicans are always very, very concerned about. Elon Musk, not a fan of the bill because it also doesn't further EV tax credits. Forgot the name of the company, Tesla. Their stock took a dive this morning. I'm going to read 3 headlines, and then I'm going to play comments from Donald Trump where he's actually toying with the idea, floating the idea, not ruling out the idea of actually deporting Elon Musk and what would be the crime. And look, I'm not defending Elon Musk. I don't give a single about Elon Musk. He could go away tomorrow and I would be a very happy guy. This is not about that. That if Donald Trump can deport or denaturalize Elon Musk for simply criticizing Donald Trump's policies, what do you think he can do to you? What do you think he can do to you, someone without money, without power, without access, without influence? I think the answer is clear. Here are some headlines. New York Times, a saber-rattling Musk promises a new political party if the GOP bill passes. The billionaire and former Trump advisor suggested that if the domestic policy bill passed, he would swiftly form a new, quote, America party and back primary challenges to Republicans. Here's from The Independent. If it's the last thing I do, Elon Musk promises to fund campaigns against Republicans who vote for Trump's big, beautiful bill. Musk, who walked back Jeffrey Epstein allegations against Trump. That means allegations that Donald Trump rapes children. I don't know why we got to play coy with the words. Walked back his Jeffrey Epstein allegations. Just say it. Against Trump after blow up, reignites feud with call to oppose big, beautiful bill. And then from Bloomberg, and this is the clip I'm getting ready to play you, 2 clips. Trump says he'll have to take a look at deporting Elon Musk. Again, what crime, what offense would Elon Musk have committed to have the president of the United States of America looking into deportation proceedings for Elon Musk? It's that he's spoken out against the bill. This was before Donald Trump boarded an aircraft on the lawn of the White House with his big, stupid Gulf of America hat. The timeline we're in. And he's asked about deporting Elon Musk. What happened to Elon Musk? Why is he coming out against you now? Donald Trump gives like a 20-second answer, 15-second answer. And then they circle back to it several minutes later where it's a direct question about deporting Elon Musk. First, though, this shorter interaction.
Crazy.
What happened to Elon Musk?
Who?
What happened to Elon Musk?
Nothing. He's upset he's losing his EV mandate, and he's very upset about things, but he could lose a lot more than that. I can tell you right now. Hey, Elon can lose a lot more than that.
And we're okay with this. Republican Party is certainly okay with Donald Trump leveling sideways threats of deportation or denaturalization. He could lose a lot more than that, says the mob boss president of the United States. You got a real nice place here. It'd be a shame if something bad happened to it. That's effectively what he's doing here. Again, they circle back to this. They talked a little bit about the hostages. They talked a little bit about other foreign matters. And then they circled back to Elon Musk, where Donald Trump doubled down and said that he's open to or looking into, we'll have to take a look at deporting Elon Musk.
I don't know. I think we'll have to take a look. We might have to put Doge on Elon. You know what Doge is? Doge is the monster that might have to go back and eat Elon. Wouldn't that be terrible? He gets a lot of subsidies, Peter. But Elon's very upset that the EV mandate is going to be terminated. And you know what? When you look at it, not everybody wants an electric car. I don't want an electric car. I want to have maybe gasoline, maybe electric, maybe a hybrid, maybe someday a hydrogen. If you have a hydrogen car, it has one problem. It blows up, you know? So I'm going to give that one to Peter. I'm going to let Peter test it out. The hydrogen cars, and when they blow up, it's serious. They find you 5 blocks away. It's not good.
I have several questions here about this. One, does Donald Trump think that offering a tax credit for buying an electric vehicle means you have to buy one? I'm convinced that's what he thinks. He thinks he's calling it the EV mandate as though the government is mandating you buy this certain product for which they'll give you a tax credit. That's not how it works. Secondly, Donald Trump says, I don't want an EV. Fortunately for the rest of us who have normal memories that don't model that of a goldfish, we remember Donald Trump on the property of the White House of these United States shilling for Elon Musk, doing a commercial for Tesla vehicles. Love Tesla. Oh, it's computers. Remember all of that?
Mr. President, do you think you buying a Tesla will boost Tesla sales and boost their stock?
Look.
Was that your goal?
I care about one thing. When somebody's a great patriot, they shouldn't be hurt. He's a great patriot.
So dispense with all of the lies about how you do or don't support any and act as though this is about electric vehicles. This is about your feud with Elon Musk. This is about you leaving the door open to deport an American citizen. Again, I don't give a shit about Elon Musk. What I do give a shit about is equal justice under the law. If Elon Musk is a citizen of the United States, much to my chagrin, but we got to deal with reality on reality's terms. It's the way it is. And all citizens should be protected from this madman in the Oval Office, threatening his subsidies, which, you know, there's absolutely a conversation to be had about what government contracts Elon gets, whether that be defense, whether that be through NOAA, whether that be through a litany of other organizations in the government. His $400 million contract with the State Department to provide cyber trucks, armored cyber trucks or whatever nonsense. All of that should be looked at. And where there's inappropriate funding, where there's been deals made, where he's getting the benefit of being the richest man in the world, they should be stopped. But he should not be punished just because he's critical of this administration. No one should be punished because they're critical of this administration. But that is exactly how Donald Trump operates. That's how Republicans want this government to operate, that you should at the very least live in fear that there will be retribution and reprisals against you if you don't agree with our glorious dear leader who can do no wrong. What do you think? You can comment below. You can also call the voicemail line. Leave me a fewer than 3-minute voicemail, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. Worst possible timeline. Please consider supporting this work if you appreciate what I do. If I am your flavor of political commentator and you want to help me produce these videos, click the join button below. And for $2 a month, you could do just that. I'd love to see you in the supportive family. You also go to Patreon and support over there. Patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. Follow me on social media if you're around on the social media already. I am at Dollemore. I'd love to meet up with you there. And I will see you next time. Until then, be genuine. Take care of one another.